folks, so I'm doing another little project on the Jeep today, and my last project was I put on a tow bar so I can drag it behind something. And I want the lights to work, and I don't, Jeep really isn't conducive to magnetic lights, at least not the ones that I own. So I bought this Curt wiring harness, and I'm going to install that, and that's what this video is about. I'm going to do this video a little bit differently, so the talking parts I'm going to do with the big camera. I haven't used the big camera. This is the second video I've used it on. I bought an EOS R10. I just felt like the audio quality on my GoPro just, well, unless I hook up this little small rig wireless lavalier mic, it's really challenged. GoPro excels at focusing on background noise. Apple has stolen that technology for the latest iOS updates. Anyway, that's my lame attempt at humor, and that's why I'm not a comedian. So I'm going to do time-lapse video for the stuff that I don't really think needs a whole lot of chatter. I did get a little bit of a deal with it on Amazon. I will post the link. The deal I got was I bought a warehouse deal. It didn't come with instructions, so I printed them. Whoopee, that saved me $8. I'm good with that. My garage is air conditioned. Outside is not. It's 90 screw it outside. It's hot and humid. I live in Houston. This is just how it is. So anyway, without further ado, let's get busy. Oh, come on, Fluffy. This is Fluffy. He is one of my little rescue cats that likes to be underfoot. He can't be bothered inside the house, but man, you come in the garage and he is your friend. And he just can't get enough of rubbing on your feet. But inside the house, he don't want nothing to do with you. Cats. Alright, so. Alright, let me get the camera positioned. Alright, so we're going to do a good test of the audio here. Oh, and those are normal. Long screwdriver. The GoPro like to pick up the jets that fly overhead. I'm near a major airport, so this should filter those out, but we'll see. And about time it took me to find a screwdriver. There's another jet coming in. It's Sunday. Southwest is fast and furious over here. I'm by Hobby Airport in Houston. I've got my little magnetic trays out. We'll see if this really is helpful or not. I probably should just change the bulbs while I'm in here because it eats them. I don't know what it is. Alright, so we'll deal with those in a minute. So I need a 10 millimeter, I'll be right back for that. So ordinarily I would use power tools for this, but I only got 6 bolts to deal with, famous last words. right. We'll see how this works. The instructions will take the lights loose and then find the connectors this up here. I see it, but it ain't pulling it through there. That's funny. All right, let's see what it looks like on this side. Yeah, you ain't pulling it through there either. Let me get the harness. All right, so the instructions suggest that you can get it out of here. That's not going to happen. And that could be because there's already trailer wiring here. So this side's pretty straightforward. It goes in line with the taillight wiring. This side is a little confusing. That goes in line with taillight. This is a plug for you to install the tow harness. Okay, that's cool. Why would you need a tow harness on a dolly tow? I don't know, other than maybe it bridges the taillights. There's already a tow harness here. Cool, I've got an extra in case that one gets caught up in a bush somewhere. And then the rest of this goes forward underneath the frame. So, I'm going to start on the hard side, and I've got to get it across here, so that's actually probably the hardest part. And I'm going to drop to just the GoPro because, it's just not going to go well. This is going to be unpleasant work up underneath here. So, and the cat wants to be all in my face. I have no idea. It's Sunday. The cat just decides, hey, I'm working on a driveway. You do need a puller like this. I'll put links in the description to the tools and stuff that I'm using. If you use them, great. I make a small commission. You pay the same price. It helps support this channel and all these stupid projects. Otherwise, good luck. This is really handy. Anyway, let's get to it. So. Okay, so we're really close to being done. I'm going to go ahead and long video the last of this. I'm just securing this cable. Probably would have been better if it was wrapped, but it'll be okay. It's not a critical cable. When I rebuilt this Jeep, I rewrapped all of the electrical cables. The factory wrap was just pretty heavy. All right. Now what I decide is where what route I'm going to take and where I'm going to land the cable. So I'm up behind the windshield wiper reservoir at this point, right in front of it. And I think, let me just double check something in this box. Yeah, they did give me the bracket, a whole bunch of really long zip ties, and one sticky thing, whatever. There were a lot of complaints this wasn't long enough. We'll see. It should be a 7 foot to be useful. Okay, so I'm probably just going to zip tie it to the sway bar. I don't think, I mean, this is cute. I don't think I'm going to mount that yet. But I am going to drop back behind the grill. Let's see, I think I see a better path down here. So, all right. Yeah, I really think it's just going to kind of turn right there. I could secure it to the bumper, it just looks goofy. I think that looks goofy. I don't know. Yeah, screw it. We'll put it where it's easy to get to. And another cheap bit bites the dust. I really need a shorter screw. Let me go find that. Let's see if I get away with this. I'm going to try to just drill straight through. These are self-tapping screws, but I think this is a big ask. Yeah. Destroyed. Let me get a bit. This should work for what it is. Okay, one more to go. Alright. Alright, so we're going to pop this in. That just sits in there with friction. And then this just comes along here and sits over top. And now we just need to secure the last of this. So I'm just tying it to brake lines. Good enough. All right. So let me see if I can find anything down here to secure it to it. Other than the crap falling in my eyes, it's not bad down there. Okay. Alright. A little bit of cleanup and testing. Alright, so I'm going to hook it up to the truck and see if the lights work like they're supposed to. First things first, let's test all the lights on the Jeep. Yeah, I just want to make sure all the lights still work, because I've messed with the wiring. Yep, everything looks good. So now what I'm going to do is plug the Jeep in like it's being towed, because this is honestly going to be the simplest solution to find out if it really works. With this, oh yeah, I see why everybody complains this is too short. This is entirely too short. Son of a bitch. Alright, so I gotta scoot the Jeep over. Alright, so let's see with the truck if it works. Alright, so that's my right signal. Right. And right. Left. And lights, yep, everything works. Alright, well, that's a wrap. Other than that being entirely too short, it works. Thanks for watching. Hope you found this interesting and useful.